Otherwise, all classes will be recorded. No, I don't want that. Classes, the attendance register should be recorded. Okay. We were discussing about the political parties. It's a beautiful discussion. Another thing, already ICSE school has published the timetable for the first term examination. That will be in the month of any information? October. November. Starts around the 15th of November. Okay. Our examination, we don't know when it will start. Anyway, after this chapter, we will go back to the first chapter and start history. Okay. After this political parties, we will go back and discuss about our new chapter, the chapter that is first chapter of the history. Objective type questions we will discuss more. Okay. Now, let us see, boys and girls. Two girls are there in the class. Now we are using regular, we are habituated to use that word boys. Now more girls also will come into class. Using the word should change because years we were talking with the boys, no? To take time. Okay, now come on. See, we are going to discuss about the political parties, national parties and regional parties. If we discuss individually to the citizens of India, majority of the citizens of India are not happy with the political parties. It is told a necessary evil, an evil that cannot be avoided. It is our part of it. We know that we cannot avoid political parties. Without political parties, a democracy cannot succeed. If you take a survey, conduct a survey, take your page number 78. Page number 78, you will find a survey conducted on the participation of the people or support of the people on political parties. You can see here, in 2004, around 54% of the Indian population were affiliated or linked to political parties. They were happy with the political party, or they had a connection with the political parties. 54%, you must understand. But when we hear or discuss, many say we are not happy with the political parties, we don't like political parties, all those things. People are in touch with the political parties. In any matter and every matter, because in our locality they show their presence. Every time there will be gatherings, meetings, public functions, everything to show that they are present in the society. So naturally, we are linked to the members of that society. They come to our home. Any religious functions, even a ceremony at home, the politicians may be invited. So naturally, their influence is there so much in the society. So political parties are unavoidable sections of the society. Now let's see. We in India, we have got national parties and regional parties. The recognition to the political parties are given by the Election Commission of India. Election Commission is a constitutional authority. The commissioners are appointed by the President. The Chief Election Commissioner is the main officer in that department, and he cannot be removed by the government. He can be removed from that post only through the procedure named impeachment. Impeachment procedure is a bit long. So the same protection is given like the post of the president or judges of the high courts and Supreme Court or comptroller and auditor general. All these posts are called constitutional posts. Any other members of the government can be removed by the government by giving a notice of maximum 3 months or giving that person 3 months salary and tell them tomorrow onwards you need not come to the office. Government can take a decision like that. Prime Minister and the cabinet is having such a power to take it action on any other officials. But for the election commissioner, judges of the high courts and Supreme Court, the President of India, and the comptroller and auditor. Comptroller and auditor general means chief accountant of the country, we call it. He is a comptroller and auditor. So these officials or these persons cannot be removed or cannot be done anything to them. Even 1 rupee of their salary cannot be reduced without the consent of them. It can be increased. Any facility that is given to these officers, this post, cannot be removed without their consent. They must agree. The Constitution has given such a power. So election commissioner is such a person who is having such authority because he should be impartial. That is the reason of it. Election commissioner should be impartial. He has to conduct the elections for a different post. So naturally, he should not come under the influence of the ruling party. That is why such a free hand is given to the election commission. Now, recently there was election declared in Bhawanipur in Bengal because Mamata Banerjee can continue as a chief minister only if she is elected to that post. Elected as an MLA. She should be elected as an MLA. Place name I forgot. She fought the election. She lost the election. So to continue as a chief minister, she has to get herself elected as an MLA. And that should take place within the period of 6 months after taking oath as the chief minister. So, election commission has agreed and has declared the election in Bhawanipur where there was a vacancy of MLA and it will be held on 30th of this month. The BJP leaders of Bengal were unhappy with that because they don't want Mamata Banerjee to be elected as a MLA and continue as a chief minister. Naturally, from a political party's behavior, we cannot say it is wrong from the party of political party because they have to see that opponent is not having any upper hand. So naturally, BJP was opposing the election commission's order. But election commission is not worried. It did not mind the protest of BJP of Bengal, or may not be central government, Prime Minister and others may not have interfered. But the local unit of BJP was not happy about the decision of the election commission. Because it could do like that because it knows that the BJP as a political party, even if the central Prime Minister also is there, Prime Minister also cannot do anything on election commission. That doesn't mean that election commission or judges of the High Courts and Supreme Court and comptroller and auditor and the president, they can do whatever they like. They have got restrictions. They have to go function as per the written constitution. And if they go beyond the written constitution, they can be removed by the parliament. That is impeachment procedure, and it takes 3 months minimum. And for impeaching, minimum 2/3 members support is needed. If 100 members are present in the house, 2/3, minimum 60 members or 66 members should support the impeachment. Then only impeachment is possible. So that is the election commission. So that much powerful body is election commission. So election commission of India have got the right to recognize the political parties. And election commission of India has the political parties registered in them. Yesterday we have seen there are more than 750 political parties are registered with the election commission of India. Some may be functioning, some may not be functioning, but it is there. That is the election commission of India. So they have divided, the election commission of India has divided the names of the political parties. So the political parties registered with it either national party or state party. As I told you, election commission has got authority, but the election commission simply cannot decide a party is a national party or a state party. There are rules and regulations for that. So election commission decides a party as a national party or a state party as per the votes each political party has got during the election. So before the election, a political party can register. Now if I want to register a political party, I can register a political party, no problem. But now I cannot. I am an employee of a government. A government employee cannot register a political party. I have to leave my post, then I can register, because the person who registers should not be receive any money from the government of India. If I am receiving the salary from the government of India or any governments in the country, I cannot contest elections. I cannot stand as a candidate. Okay, so I cannot register. But anybody, if I just for imagination, or you see, we can tell who is that fellow? One cadet named Angul Solanki. He wants to register a political party. He can register a political party. But that political party will be recognized as an official party after the election, because how many percentage of votes that political party has got during the previous election. It will be based on that. The party is a state party or not. So these parties are given unique symbol, and every party will be getting. Why symbol is needed? Why can't we contest the election by the name of the people? It is not possible, because same name there will be plenty of people. Many will be there with the same name, so there will be confusion for the persons to vote. Now it is easy. A symbol will be given. Every political party, every candidate in the election time, they get a symbol. A political party is given a symbol which is of that party, and every candidate who is standing in the name of that political party will get that symbol. Now if you take Congress, the symbol is hand. If we take BJP, the symbol is lotus. If we take Shiva Sena as a symbol, it's a bow and arrow. If we take RJD, symbol is lantern. If we go to UP, Samajwadi Party is having the symbol cycle. Like that, every political party is given a symbol by election commission. But I can put up my suggestion. I want this symbol. If nobody is claiming for that symbol, I will get it. If another person also wants the same symbol, there may be conflict. At that time, election commission either it will decide itself, or they will say we will have a lottery. Whichever candidate gets that symbol, they will get. That is the decision of the election commission, not the person who applies. If nobody is applying, I have applied for a symbol. And no others are applying for that symbol. If I want a national flag as my flag, Election Commission will not permit. But national flag, only that main symbol in the circle. If you take the Congress flag, it looks like the same. But inside the charka is there, not the national emblem. So that is the difference of it. There should be difference. National things. Only BJP is good. There was a complaint even against B because lotus is considered as a national flower. So lotus is given to BJP. So there was a complaint. Then agreed Election Commission and there was a consensus among the members and it's permitted to have it. So that is there. So only the official candidates, so all candidates, if anybody is going and standing and asking for the party symbol of that party, if everybody one person is in Bijapur is contesting election, now Yatnal is MLA here. Last time Yatnal is not MLA candidate. I think that Apu Patansheti is a BJP candidate. Yatnal also wants to stand and Yatnal stands in the name of BJP in the lotus symbol. Yatnal cannot get that symbol. Party will give that permission, that letter to Mr. Patansheti and Patansheti will get the BJP symbol. There is a lotus in Bijapur. So that is political party tells who is the official candidate of that party. That official candidate of that party only will get the party symbol. Others cannot ask, others will not get. If you ask also, Election Commission will not get because there is a letter should be provided by the party president to the candidate. Candidate has to submit that paper to the Election Commission. Without that, so a state political party should have a party presidents, secretaries, and election should be there. In every state, they are having party presidents, official accepted party candidate. That only that person is eligible to get the party symbol. Then, what is the privilege for the political parties? Earlier, when we were young, there is only All India Radio or TV was there. TV and radio, these two things were there. Only DD channel was there. So, Election Commission used to allot 5 minutes slot to each political party. If it's a national party, more time. State party, less time. So, at that time, the political party is permitted to speak through TV channel and All India Radio to propagate their ideas. That was during the election time. So, that permission was there at that. Now, political parties pay money to the private channels and they propagate their ideologies. That is there. At that time also election advertisement is possible. Election political parties can do advertisement, but that money should be paid by the individual political party. When the government officially gives that time slot will be given. That will be equal for all the parties. One is a ruling party, the ruling party cannot be given more time. No chance. Alphabetical order will be followed. Whichever party is that alphabetical order first, it will be given and time slot will be same. One will get 5 minutes, so it is a ruling party, it will get more time, no chance. All have the same timing. 5 minutes for the national party, 3 minutes for the state party. In radio as well as TV. Now, so that is a situation. Now, so how a party, it is written there, you see, a party that secures 36% of the total votes in an electoral to the Legislative Assembly. Okay, some confusion was there. Okay, boys, can you hear me? Hello? . Okay? Hey, nobody is speaking, only arrow mark. No sound? Why no sound? You can hear me now? Okay. So it tells a party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in an election to the Legislative Assembly of state and wins at least 2 seats is recognized as a state party. Now, Samajwadi Party is recognized as a state party of boys. See, I cannot stop this call because if I mute, disconnect internet or anything, I cannot take the class. If I put it aeroplane mode. Okay? Okay.